The Rural Access Mechatronics Program, or RAMP program that we have, is a National Science Foundation Advanced Technical Education grant that we received to help us take our current face-to-face courses and repackage them in a hybrid format to allow us to go to our rural community members.
My last job wasn't working out for me anymore, and I had the ability to go back to school, and so I chose this because I wanted to get more than just a mechanical feel for like the industries and stuff like that. I wanted the instrumentation and controls. I wanted to work with robotics.
One of the major advantages would be to take a collection of courses that are typically face-to-face and package them in a way that somebody that does not live in the area, that cannot make it to this college daily, would still be able to take advantage of and learn from.
For our rural people, it can be a 2-hour drive to get to the class. So doing that makes it very awkward on a daily basis.
It would have been almost impossible for me to take those classes, but the RAMP program made it possible for me to do less of a commute and being able to learn and still have time and just have to come to college much less, but still get the knowledge that I need.
Instead of coming to Clark College traditionally for a sit-down lecture followed by a hands-on lab, they will go through all their lecture materials and do classroom discussions with other classmates that are enrolled in the program via an online format. And they will then come into the lab rooms for one lab session for that class and perform all their hands-on labs right here as if they were a face-to-face student.
You're learning all of the things that are used in industry, whatever it happens to be: pneumatics, hydraulics, electronics, motor controls, flow control, anything that has to do with anything in industry. So the advantage is that they get hands-on experience more than anything else, as well as the theory behind it.
If you're working 12-hour shifts, how do you access that? How do you go to classes? It's really, really challenging. And a lot of people can't work part-time because they need to support a family. They need to support themselves. They need to pay rent. So the RAMP program is just such a great way to address this problem. So we have employees who want to get additional education, want to get to that problem solving, that troubleshooting, more of the technician type work. And the RAMP program allows them to do that with the online classes and the in-person labs. So it's just been such a success for our employees who've done it, and we have a lot more people who would like to do it, so I'm really hoping that this is something that will keep going in years to come, and in fact that Clark will keep expanding upon it, because this model is just fantastic for people who are working.